Oi meus amores! Welcome back to my channel. Today we have a cooking with Joyce video. Let's get into the video. I got a HelloFresh box, and in the box there was 3 recipes, and today I will do the fish with carrots and potatoes and a special sauce. I also got 2 other recipes, and in this video you will see all of them 3. So let's begin. Every recipe you got one of these cards. In front you have how the recipe will look, and on the other side you have all the steps that you have to do so you can achieve the end result. So let's start. So the first step is actually to cut the carrots. So I'll do that. You don't have to be afraid of the knife. Now that my potatoes are washed, I can cut them in the size that I want. Right now I will start with the sauce, which is chives and yogurt and a little bit of salt and pepper, a little bit of mustard. So life hack, if you have a kitchen scissor, it's easier, so you just cut them all instead of just with a knife. Also, like just extra, just put the scissor in there and cut it. Okay, so right now I will just have to mix it all. Yogurt, you can see. So in the recipe it says that I have to put a little bit of mustard and salt and pepper as you want. Okay, so I'm using that mustard. It's like a sweet mustard. I will put a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Done. So this is done, and now when my carrots and my potatoes are starting to look good, then I will start with my fish and the sauce. You can season your potatoes and your carrots as you want. I just drizzled a little bit of olive oil on top and a little bit of garlic powder. Right now I'll just put a little bit of black pepper, and I will also put a little bit of paprika and also cumin because I like the taste of it. So just a little bit because it's really overpowering, so don't put a lot, but you can put whatever you want. So right now we'll just put them in the oven, and my potatoes and carrots are all roasted. I have my fish, so now it's time to assemble the plate. So this is the reveal. This is how this is the end result, and this is how it's supposed to be. So it's pretty close, I would say. Looks a little bit similar. So this is my dinner for today, and see you the next day.
Paprika!
Paprika?
Paprika!
Okay. So today is the next day, and I'm going to cook steak sandwich with oven paprika.
Roasted paprika?
Roasted paprika, yes. So the ingredients are, we have shallots, blue cheese, greens, baguettes, we got take. And we got the paprika. I put the paprika 25 to 35 minutes in the oven to roast it, and now it's resting. So while I cook, it can be ready for when I need to use it. So let's start. So the recipe starts with the first thing is putting the paprika in the oven, then cutting the shallots and caramelizing it, then doing the salad, the paprika, chopping it off, and then the beef, and then put it all together. So I will start, if I already did the paprika, so I will start with the shallots. If you don't know what shallots are they look like onions, but they are not onions. They are a onion. They are an onion which has like a garlicky taste to it. Yeah, if I can explain it. That's what shallots are. So I will preheat my pan right now. Don't put your pan really high because otherwise it will burn your shallots and they will not caramelize. So it needs to be a really low temperature. Butter the pan so they don't stick. Okay. And now we put all the shallots in. So as you can see, they're not sizzling right now because my pan is a little bit cold. It's not that hot, but that's what you want. You don't want the pan to be hot because you don't want to burn them. You want to caramelize them. So as you can see, they're starting to stick a little bit on the pan. So I don't want them to burn, so I'll add a little bit of water. Just so they don't stick to the pan. Just like that, they unstick. And if they stick again, just do the same thing again. Put a little bit of water.
This tip has been brought to you by Joyce.
While my onions are caramelizing, I will be doing the salad, which is you do a drizzle of olive oil. I will do the dressing here first, so I can just put the salad afterwards in there. Just a drizzle of olive oil, a little bit of basilicum vinegar, then salt and pepper as you like. And as I am such a garlic powder lover, I will put a little bit of garlic powder in there just to give it an extra taste. Oops. Okay, so this is ready. Right now my shallots are already caramelized, and the paprika, it was in I had like the foil on top, so right now I can take the skin out of it. It's really easy because it's, you can see here, you just take it out, just peel it. I roasted the paprika in the oven, but you can also do this on a stove if your stove has fire. But as our stove doesn't have fire, we use the oven. But you can also do this just with a stove. And now you just slice the paprika. Just take all the seeds away. Sliced and roasted. I'll just put it together with the onions, because they will go together. Done. So as I have my onions ready, my salad is ready, my pepper or paprika is ready, I can start with the meat. I will just use the same pan that I used the onions. There is no problem in that. Just put a little bit of oil. A little bit too much. And because it's meat, I want it simple. I don't want it that the season will overpower the meat. So just put a little bit of salt and pepper. And now we wait for the oil to heat. A tip also you can do it. This is a tip. You know when the oil is ready, when the pan is really hot. You just put your hand on top, and if you can't hold your hand here more than 10 seconds, that means the pan is hot and ready to use. Now that I'm cooking the meat, you don't want to overcook it, so make sure that you don't overcook it. And now that the meat is done, we can start assembling our bread or sandwich. So the recipe says that you can put whatever sauce that you like. They suggested to put mustard, but I don't like mustard that much in my bread, so I'll put mayonnaise and ketchup. So I'll put my peppers. That. I'll put the onions, and then we put the meat. So my dinner is ready. I will have sandwich with steak and blue cheese and paprika and a little bit of a side salad. This is how it's supposed to be. And this is how it turned out. So the bread is really bigger than here on the picture, but we'll see if I can eat everything. So I hope you like this recipe. See you tomorrow. Or in a few seconds. With chicken.
Portion.
Today is the next day, and today we have noodles with chicken and vegetables, which is pretty easy meal and also a fast meal compared to the other two. So I think this one is going to be way faster. For the ingredients, we have, of course, the vegetable mix. We have red pepper, soy sauce, chicken, and of course the noodles. Before I started filming, I already set my water with a little bit of salt to put the noodles in it. So right now it's starting to boil. So it goes easier and also faster. So I will just, and also a garlic. I will start cutting so to cut the garlic faster and easier, you just smash it and slice it. So for the pepper, I don't like spice that much, so I think I'm going to take the seeds out so it's less spicy. It doesn't have that much seed in it. You can also use a spoon, way easier. Then I forgot. So you see, it's a pretty simple recipe. Just chop everything, do the chicken, the noodles, and then put everything together. So my water is boiling, so I will add the noodles to the pan. And let them boil. Okay. My pan is also heating. Remember the tip, if you can hold your hand here for 10 seconds, that means it's still cold. Add olive oil. Okay. Now that my pan is already hot, I will add the chicken.
Hear that sizzling.
That sizzle. Part it apart because it's so in the recipe it says to let the chicken do its magic for 2 to 3 minutes, and then we add the vegetables. Okay, so now that it has like 2 minutes in there, I will add the red pepper and the garlic. Am I the only one that thinks that it's just a little bit of garlic? Because if it was for me, I would put like 3 or 4 cloves of garlic in there. Now we add the other vegetables, which I think it's a lot, but okay. So because I don't want my vegetables to burn and I also want them to cook a little bit, I will add a little bit of water. The recipe doesn't say that, but I go with my feelings. So let's add a little bit of water and let them cook. The recipe says to 5 to 7 minutes. I will just put a lid on top. It's a little bit smaller than now I will take out my noodles. So now the vegetables are starting to sizzle, or they're sizzling. I'll add the soy sauce. And they also say to put a little bit of ketchup. But this is like, it doesn't come in the recipe, you have to have it at home, I think. And a little bit of pepper. Also salt, but I won't put salt in it because soy sauce already has a lot of salt, so. And I don't need that much salt in my life. So my vegetables are done, and I also have my noodles. Here, I will add the noodles there because I don't want to add it there like that. All the noodles. Okay, transfer it over here. Now you mix it all together. But I need another thing because it's difficult. So this is my dinner for today. And let's give it a try. Really good. I recommend it. So Meus Amoress, these were the 3 recipes that I had for this week. Overall, I would say I would rate it an 8 out of 10 because it's practical. You get all your servings, you don't have to go shopping, you just have to cook everything and it's all ready for you. You just have to put it all together. I think the one that I liked the most would be the noodles one, because it took less time. It was really good as well. I think the one that I least like was the sandwich, because I don't like blue cheese that much, and it really, I don't know, and it was a really it was too much work as well compared to the other ones. This one was easy to make, and it was really delicious as well. So in general, the recipes are really easy to follow, but sometimes if you don't know the steps good, you can get a little bit lost. Also, there are a few ingredients that doesn't come in the box, but in the website they do give you the tips of things that you should have at home. So doesn't matter. That doesn't really matter, because if you read it, you know that you need it. So I would definitely try HelloFresh again. Oh, and also, if you want to try HelloFresh for the first time, you can use the code RASHEL to get 25 euros off your first purchase in HelloFresh. I will put the link and also the code down below so you don't miss it. And that was it for today. I will see you maybe in the next vlog or in the next video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and see you later. Bye!